Hey, great work, Thomas. Now let us review the next game.
Greetings everyone, I am Thomas the Retro Nerd, reviewing the games good or bad. Today we continue my look at the Punch-Out series, but first I want to make a little correction. I said that Frank Bruno's Boxing was a port of the Super Punch-Out arcade game. I was pointed out that this was actually a bootleg ripoff. I do want to thank Cisco Faiz for the info. Anyway, we began by looking at the original source of the series, the arcade games. Their popularity was warranted a home console port. Just to let you know that there are 3 versions of Punch-Out that were released for the Famicom/NES. The first one to mention is the original Gold Famicom game, and fuck you if I'm going to get my hands on that one. Yeah, this was a prize given to players during the promotion of NES Tournament Gold in Japan, making this a rare collector's item. Though later on, Nintendo realized they should have a big name to help sell the game. I mean, who was champion in 1987?
I move my head, I'm very quick, and I'm low to the ground, and it's very difficult to hit me. I get a lot of leverage for my punches.
Michael Gerard Tyson. Whenever I think of boxing, honestly, I think of him. Tyson became champion on November 22nd, 1986, against Trevor Burbick to avenge the late Muhammad Ali, R.I.P. Anyone remember that time when Mike Tyson got attacked by Stone Cold Steve Austin?
So here's to ya.
Whoa! Whoa! Here we go! Tyson Austin!
Yeah, that happened. Anyway, Minoru Arakawa, founder of Nintendo of America, actually attended one of Tyson's matches and was amazed with his, quote, power and skill. With the deal, Tyson got a 3-year contract with Nintendo, and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out was released in October 1987.
Power, power, power. Now, you are playing with power. Punch-Out by Nintendo.
Heck, Tyson himself even starred in both the American and Japanese commercials.
But for that, you've got to beat Mike Tyson.
That's both awesome and scary. So did Mike Tyson's Punch-Out still hold up to this very day? Absolutely. This is considered to be one of the best boxing games on the NES, and, well, that's why I'm here, to find out if it's true or not. So we boot up the game with the audience greeting us and a message from Tyson saying he's waiting for our challenge, and taking us to the title screen. Wait a while, you get a proper introduction to Little Mac and his trainer, Doc Lewis, along with the other 11 world-class contenders in this game. Most of them are returning fighters from the arcade games, with a mixture of new fighters. A simple introduction for this game, and I'm okay with it. Oh, and there's also a demonstration, but I can understand you don't care about it. So let's get to the game. The controls for this game are simple to understand. A and B punch right and left respectively. Hold up and press the buttons allows you to punch the face. Left and right dodges, down blocks, and double tap down to duck. I say for this game, ducking is not required. Simple controls for a boxing game, and it's easy to understand. While fighting your opponents and you time your punches right, you'll eventually get a star. You press the start button, you'll unleash a nasty uppercut. It's a powerful attack, but some fighters will evade most of the blows. Unlike the arcade games, you now have 3 rounds to knock down your opponents to a TKO or a regular knockout. Thank you. You could also win by decision, but I am too good to show you. By the way, your eyes aren't playing tricks. That's indeed Mario as the referee for this game. I could add that to the list of NES games that feature Mario without him being the main focus. Oh, and you also have a heart meter in this game. Don't let it reach 0, you can get tired in this game. It's best to be careful when drawing punches. In between rounds, you will get some advice from Doc to defeat your opponents while they taunt you. In this game, you have 3 circuits of boxing matches in order to get to the dream fight with Mike Tyson. I say to get through this review, I might have to talk about each individual fighter here. I hope it's okay. So let's start off the Miter circuit. Glass Joe from the original arcade game is just a pushover. It may be a demonstration fight to warm you up for the later fights. Von Kaiser is the first fighter that leashes uppercuts on you, though just punching him in the face in the right rhythm can take him down. Now with the title bout, we have Piston Honda from Japan. He is a good challenge in this circuit. Just follow his patterns and avoid his Honda rush. Time it right, you can counter it before he attacks. Ooh. Oh wow, that is just all wrong. We're still not done with the cultural racism here, folks. In between circuits, we get a cutscene where Little Mac and Doc trains for the next circuit, along with a passcode so you can continue where you left off. There are dozens of passcodes you can use in this game. Adds a lot of replayability here. I dig it. To kick off the major circuit, we start with Don Flamenco.
Like the dance, I get it.
He doesn't attack until you draw the punch first. Yet, you keep up the right-left combo up, he won't fight back. Pathetic. The next fighter, King Hipple, has left a major impact with the fans. A unique design with only one method of beating him. Knocking his shorts off and pummel his big belly. He's never getting up from this. Unlike the arcade games, I had no problem with Great Tiger. When his jewel glows, free star. Though after a series of uppercuts, he does his famous Mirage dance. Block it 5 times, he gets dizzy enough for an easy KO. Now with the major circuit title bout. I was 14 years old and I remember when I first fought Bald Bull and got stuck with him. He's a big fella that takes a while to knock out. He's famous for his signature move, the Bull Charge. One hit and it's lights out.
When I was 14, I learned this the hard way. He refuses to stop until the round ends, and you can't win by decision. You just can't. You have to counter the bull charge if you want to beat him. Damn.
It took me a while, but I figured out the trick. Before he charges, watch for the camera flash at the top right corner, then punch away.
Okay, to show you that I'm not bullshitting around, I'm gonna show it how it's done on camera. And I'm sorry about the loud static, it's the game, it's not me. So I'm just gonna crossfade until we get to the bull charge. Here it comes. Yeah! See? It's not bullshit. It is not bullshit. I showed it to you. You saw it right on camera. On camera. So satisfying.
Now for the World Circuit. Half of the fights are rematches. Piston Honda might be more aggressive, though another good counter to the Honda Rush, he's down for the count. Don Flamenco has some new tricks up his sleeve. Just try to find a new rhythm to take him out. Lastly, Bald Bull refuses to go down unless it's a star uppercut, or, once again, a counter from his bull charge. Now with the new fights. Vodka Drakinski, thankfully renamed Soda Babinski, is a simple fight to get through. Here's a tip, if you time your dodges, you'll get to score extra hits on him. Yeah, right, Mr. Sandman. Unlike his arcade counterpart, Mr. Sandman hates being punched in the face. So like Bald Bull, he's gonna take a while to knock out. His signature move is the Dreamland Express. 3 nasty uppercuts that can knock you down hard.
This dude is strong.
For the World Circuit title bout, we have Super Macho Man showing off his moving pecs. Gross. His pattern is easy to dodge. The only notable move he has is the Super Clothesline Punch, which is illegal, by the way. In my earliest playthroughs, he managed to do it 5 times. But here in Capture, he managed to do it up to 8 times, his maximum amount. Though I managed to TKO him in the first round. Not bad for a title match. At the end, we have the dream fight with Tyson himself. I gotta say, they got his mannerism correct. His uppercuts in the beginning of the fight are deadly. Instant KO. Inexperienced fighters might take multiple attempts to defeat him. For me, after years of practice, I managed to take him down in the 3rd round. And that was Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Graphic-wise, this game looks amazing and ages like fine wine. Nintendo created the MMC2 chip in order to achieve character design like this. That's impressive. It's like they created real characters with this game. Music-wise, there are some tracks returning from the arcade game along with some new pieces. The fight music would become the actual main theme for the series. Of course, some characters have some anthems playing, public domain, of course. There's also the jogging theme during Little Mac's training. I actually like the remixes on this more than the original. I can see how much love this game has. It was so big that eventually Mike Tyson himself tried out the game years later. And he said he couldn't beat Glass Joe. Ouch!
Alright, that's right. He's done. Press A, B, 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 A, B, A, B, A. However, this review is not over yet. There is one last thing I have to mention. There are 3 major events that happened in 1990 between Tyson and this game. Number 1, the contract with Nintendo and Tyson was about to expire. And number 2, this happened.
Rookie fighter Buster Douglas managed to knock out Tyson, causing him to lose his championship belts. And also his jail time allegations is something I don't want to go deep into.
Nevertheless, the game was so successful, Nintendo still needs to sell it, so later on that year, it was simply re-released just as Punch-Out! Or if you go by the re-releases in the late 2000s, Punch-Out! Featuring Mr. Dream. Well, I'll get to that soon.
There's not much to say. This version is basically the same. Same opponents, same strategies, except for the Dream fight. Instead of fighting Mike Tyson at the end, you fight a new character for this game, Mr. Dream. He's basically the same fight, but with a powerful white dude.
I don't know, it kinda sounds like whitewashing to me. Ugh.
Well, that's all I have to say. The game is available on the Nintendo Switch Online if you want to give it a go. For me, I recorded the footage off the Wii Virtual Console. That's how I first played the game.
So next time we meet, we're gonna take a look at the least popular installment of the series, and that is Super Punch-Out! On the Super Nintendo. Until then, I'm Thomas the Retro Nerd, thank you all for watching, see you guys in the next review.